Oh, girls and gays and theys. We're a little activated at the moment as
my heart's kind of racing. I feel so itchy. Oh,
we just had an encounter with a spider and a lizard at the same time.
Well, there was a lizard in here while we were getting set up, which is fine.
We have a lot
Not
of lizards.
Scary. They're everywhere. They always somehow get in the basement, and we had to go on a mission to save it, and it wanted to kill itself and was hiding under the chair. It was a whole thing. But while we were doing it, a spider ran over top of the lizard, and then that sent me.
Imagine how scared he was.
I know.
Or she.
I know, and it was very scared. Poor little Boba. Anyways, let's podcast.
Tee-hee.
Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cami and Taryn. I'm Cami.
And I'm Taryn. And every night, me and my baby get to sleep together because we're married. But every week, we invite you to join us to our sleepover. So thanks for staying up.
Thanks for staying up. We started our morning off nice, meditating, and now I'm all activated again.
Are you okay? I feel like that really is impacting you in a way I wasn't expecting.
There was just like a lot of chaos right before trying to like get my head in the zone and focus. Ever since I was in Disney World and got bed bugs, I'm just like, once I feel itchy, that's it for me.
You know what's really crazy about being in this basement? And actually this happens everywhere in our house, but we have these like big air purifiers that are on smart mode where like if it needs to kick up, it kicks up.
Yeah.
Whenever we move a piece of furniture around in this damn house, it immediately kicks off.
Oh yeah, because when you move furniture, especially down here, I feel like I'm not vacuuming down here like I'm vacuuming upstairs. So if you move it, it kicks up a little dust. That just proves that they're working.
Oh God, that's a good way to look at it, girly.
I know. And I mean, we have dogs, so like I don't care how much we clean, there's dog hair everywhere. So as soon as we we had to lift this whole chair up. It was a whole thing.
Well, girls, thanks for staying up as always. We're so excited to see you, to chat with you, to be with you, to love on you.
Do you have any housekeeping this week?
Same as always. The Patreon is vibing lately. Why did I say it like that? That was so crazy. It was like slow-mo and fast-mo. Vibing.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not scared of stuff anymore, so that didn't scare me. But that would have scared me.
Taryn's thriving. I don't know if you can tell her energy levels from the last couple weeks to this week. She's vibing out.
I'm back, girls. I'm back in the house.
Back. Well, then if we don't have any, housekeeping.
No, my housekeeping is just that we did pick the book for book club. And
did we post it on Patreon? It will be up when this episode's up, if it's not already.
It's Sunburn.
Sunburn?
It's called Sunburn.
Do you know anything about it?
No, but it was the most, we did a poll and all the peepees voted and
it gets suggested a lot.
I do know that it was based in like the 80s or 90s and it's based in Ireland, our favorite.
Oh my God.
Ireland, our favorite.
I may have to do audiobook for this one simply for the accents.
Oh my God, I didn't even consider it.
I wonder who reads the audiobook.
I hope it's Maura Higgins.
Oh,
dream. I guess she's Scottish. I never know the difference. Obviously one's from Scotland, one's from Ireland, but.
Where's she from?
Where she blows.
She's Irish. No.
I do think she's Irish. I don't know.
Are you looking it up?
I'm also not doing my Irish accent very good.
No,
because
you're usually
guys,
much
I'm
better.
Incredible. Maura Higgins.
Where is she from?
Is Irish. Yep.
Irish.
She's 35.
Smells like farts in here.
Oh my gosh.
Get up on a throne.
Get up on a throne. She's only 2 months younger than me.
Oh, I thought she was much younger than
me
us.
too. That makes me feel awesome.
Wait, what season of Love Island was she on?
I don't know.
She's 34. She's older than me?
She's 35. You're 35.
I'm 34. We're not doing this again.
It's our fun joke. Every year I just say she's 1 year older than she really is.
Yeah, once Taryn turns that age, she's like, we are this. And I'm
together
like,
we are that.
I didn't get to have my birthday yet. Like, let me celebrate.
No, but isn't it more fun that like we're together as another age, but then you still get to have your birthday?
No.
That's okay. Anyway, join us on patreon.com /staying up. That's where the cool girls are.
Come hang out.
Okay.
You mean we, honey, how are you?
You know what? My energy is so much damn better because my period has begun. The floodgates have opened, and normally we hate when our periods start. But that first period after an egg retrieval is the sweet release of death. It is absolute. Your hormones start resetting in a really aggressive way, and it just feels really good.
It's like you're just releasing all the hormones that had been building up in your body and that you were injecting into your body. And now you're like, oh, I'm coming back to normalcy.
I'm back.
So fab.
I did so much today already.
You, from the moment you woke up, seemed chipper.
Well, I couldn't wait to see you too. I was very excited to see you when you woke up.
That's really sweet.
I said, hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
And you slept in?
I slept in so late. And then I looked it up and I was like, I try to understand when I feel that tired where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we had fun and went out Saturday night, but we weren't out crazy late. And I felt like I got enough sleep that next morning. So I was like, my sleep bank should be totally fine. Mm-hmm. And then I realized that I just started my luteal phase. And that, because of progesterone, makes you really, really tired. So it says it's good to either try to go to bed between 30 minutes to an hour early because you normally need like 30 to 90 minutes of extra sleep around this time.
Heard, Jeff.
And that made sense because I think I woke up about 90 minutes later than I normally would.
Crazy girl.
Yeah.
Crazy girl.
So listen to your bodies.
Listen to your bodies. That's what we're doing. Okay. Is that your use or anything else you want to add? Anything else you're feeling?
No, I'm good. I'm still good. Still up, baby. Can't get me down.
Dude, my baby stays up.
I've been staying up.
She's been staying up. I'm so happy.
God, that's our podcast.
I know.
I was like, why is it something?
Girl,
I stay up. You stay up. We stay up.
How are we?
I think we are really good.
Oh,
yeah.
Tell me more.
So
I don't think we're really bad, to be fair, but
I mean, yeah, we've bickered a little bit more lately. Like we just weren't like vibing on the right level.
Girls, I've been so sensitive.
But yeah.
And so have you, to be real.
Yeah. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. We were just having a couple little moments where we were just like both feeling sensy and that just happened. So I just don't really care. But for Christmas, Taryn got me a monthly flower bouquet delivery service. Mm-hmm. And I just find that to be the best gift because even though you didn't think today, I love her, I appreciate her, I'm going to go get her something to show her my appreciation. It's like the heavy lifting was in the beginning. Mm-hmm. I still feel all of those things in the moment.
That's good.
Where it feels the same as like you just actively made that decision today to get me a little something.
Perfect.
And it feels so nice and you write a little letter with it. Like it just feels so good. And it was all you had to do is think about it one time.
Just
in
one
December.
little time.
And then you get it for however many months. And it's just so sweet.
Well, then you get to think about it once a month because you get to pick the bouquet and then you get to write a little note.
But I just mean like you don't have to actively plan a gift. Like
no, girl.
You're getting alerted to be like, pick your bouquet.
Right.
Like the mental load is upfronted.
Yeah.
That then it's like, it's just nice. But then it's still all the rewards of getting it. And I love having flowers in the house. But I don't always love getting myself flowers because I like flowers being from someone so I can enjoy them for a week or two and look at them and be like, oh, that's so sweet.
Agreed.
And I just felt that was really nice and special. So I appreciated that.
That's good.
I also feel like we've been really like vibing at like getting shit done around the house and saying thank you for little things. Like we're back in that groove.
Yeah.
Which as I've shared.
Doing more around the house.
Yeah. But
because I can again.
Yeah. But then like you're also saying thank you. Like obviously you were thanking me for stepping it up, but like then you weren't like just thanking for little random things I was doing because you were like, you're doing everything. I appreciate that. But it's nice to be back in that flow of like, thank you for doing that. No, thank you for doing that. And I'll help you. Like, I feel like we hit a flow of
big thank you, girls.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we're getting back to our little like, I don't know, flow state.
I really like, we've been playing Overcooked 2 on Switch. Stressful. And that is such a love language for me is when we get to just play and be fun. So
it's been nice for you towards the end of dealing with your hormones and you need a distraction. I feel like has been so helpful to just like hyper focus on that.
We also
stressful for me, but very fun.
Got some like stupid family news that is just like, I'm not going to talk about it here, but it's just big bummer, but no one's dying. I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah. And everyone's okay.
Everyone's fine, but also sad. And so...
But also everyone is not fine.
I'm not okay.
There's another fucking lizard. I kid you not. Do you see it?
Fuck.
Guys, stop coming in here. You're coming in here to die. I have
Baby, keep your eyes on him while we record.
I mean, at least if there's bugs in here, they get them, which is nice. But you guys don't have enough of a food source down here. You're going to die. Also, wait, why did I even see a spider if there's lizards are here? Do they not eat spiders?
I don't know. But I'll post this on the Instagram account, which follow us because Girls, we're trying to get back on that network game. We are loving the engagement. We're loving the clickies, the love, the taps, the comments, the silly, the ha-has, because they help us. I mean, we love them regardless because it's fun to talk, and that's the point of the internet and a podcast and everything we ever do. But beyond that, it is helpful to us in other ways. So thank you. And you can find all the things on Staying Up Pod everywhere. Why I brought up the family thing is that some shit's going down and we are not talking about it purposefully, won't be talking about it to friends and stuff like that anyway. And it has been really heavy. I think about it 5,000 times a day.
Yeah.
I think you probably do too. But we have been great partners to each other and letting us find time to like bitch about it and be sad about it and vent and then be like, okay,
things about it.
We need to, now we can pack it up and do something else because this is like not healthy to just keep doing this.
Yeah, I think we really
we do that every day.
Handling those situations really well.
Yeah.
I just think we're like, have nailed that 10 times out of 10. Like I never feel like we don't get that type of issue.
Yeah. So I'm thankful to you because I think that you've been a great partner with all that right now.
I love you, honey.
That is something I've never dealt with really. And it's just kind of just another heavy thing, which we don't want or need, but is what it is.
That 'tis life, darling.
Sometimes it tastes what it tastes. Okay, great. That's good on that.
It's good on that. I also, oh my God, no, actually.
Oh, speaking.
No, I'm not back on that. But just segueing, speaking from animals back to our lizards and all of that.
Oh, sure.
I want to talk about punxsutawney Phil.
Tell me.
Well, first of all, I'm so surprised that you're so aware of him. In my mind, he is such like a local legend to me.
Is he from Pittsburgh?
Like an hour or two outside. Punxsutawney, PA is where it started.
No, Punxsutawney Phil is a American legend.
Yeah, I get that, and I knew he was bigger than just Pennsylvania. Like that's where he originated. Yeah. Actually, I looked it up because I didn't fully know, but he originated in 1887. German settlers who adapted the European lore. Like there were, I don't know if it was moles or whatever it was, but I don't know if groundhogs aren't in Europe, but it like transitioned and they brought him over.
Can I explain him to the best of my knowledge and you tell me if
it matches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me the legend.
Punxsutawney Phil is a little groundhog.
Correct.
Who I also thought was synonymous with, what did I say? Not a beaver.
A mole?
No, I said something
gopher.
Else. A gopher. I thought gophers and groundhogs are the same. No. But they're not?
They're not.
Same shape, aren't
somebody
they?
Fact check me. Very similar, little like, I used to call them thingamajigs in the grass.
And a mole is the same.
Just little
ground
animals
critter
that go in the ground.
That doesn't have a big tail. Well,
I have no idea what the difference between all of them are. And
regardless.
I'm not going to look it up. So
Punxsutawney Phil is a groundhog that lives under the ground. And
you're nailing it.
I believe once a year.
Yep.
Once a year. And I don't know how this actually makes sense.
Okay.
He comes up.
Yep.
From a location that
literally
how do we all
today,
know?
February 2nd is Groundhog's Day when we were filming this.
How do we all know where he is?
I don't know.
That's insane. How do we know where Punxsutawney Phil is and when he's going to come out?
I think, yeah, I have no idea.
That's insane.
No idea. Maybe somebody owns a specific groundhog and they like have him in a thing. And
then they put him in the ground before the big celebration.
I don't know.
This sounds so insane now that I'm saying it out loud. But anyway, at some time that is filmed and we all know when it's happening, he pops up and something about his shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, the lizard's gone. Something about his shadow tells us something about the weather for the year.
You are pretty dead on. I'm trying to look up like how do we know when and where he's going to pop up? Because I just never really thought about that. And
like, how do we know that that's not the wrong gopher?
He's basically on the most predictable PR schedule on Earth.
Girl, what?
They decide, what? Guys, huh? Very early in the morning, the only time the public can reliably see him every year. I still don't know. Anyways, if he sees his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter is basically it.
If he sees his shadow?
And yeah. Yes.
What?
Okay, I understand. One, I always found that really weird because I was like, okay, that means that the sun's out. So shouldn't it be that winter's over? Because if the sun's out, but no, it's the reverse. I don't really understand why. But if he sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, winter's coming to an end.
Why isn't it if we see his shadow?
Why is I guess technically that is what's happening.
Because what if he just pops up and isn't looking in the right direction and doesn't see his shadow?
No more winter. Yeah, I'm like, close your eyes, bitch. And don't look at it.
And how's he telling people that he saw it or not?
Also, groundhogs typically live 2 to 3 years. He's 140. Yeah. Because, wait, this is so funny. Like, also, through my research, people were like, obviously he's not really. He's like replaced every couple years. And I'm like, no, you can't tell us that.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly, every summer, he takes a magic elixir that grants him 7 more years. So not every summer he's taking it. Every 7 years, he's drinking this magic elixir. Aww. Which I'm like, what is it? Why aren't we all drinking it?
Why is his name Phil?
Not a clue. Because it is an alliteration.
How often is he right?
Guess.
You know the number?
I do know the number. Percentage. Because it's
got to be over 50%.
Okay.
Or else this is insane.
Okay. You're like, what is this for then?
Then, okay, I'll say 60%.
Okay. It's 39. Less than a coin flip. He is right. Less than a coin flip. And yet... every year we watch this and every year we decide that he is correct.
Wait. This is so dumb. Wouldn't it just be proven that it's the opposite?
You would think. Which goes with my theory that if the sun's out, we should assume that summer's coming or spring's coming.
39%.
I think they should go, listen, guys, this doesn't really make any sense.
Sit punxsutawney Phil down and say, babe, it's not working.
Because, like, he's not wrong. He's not even seeing his shadow. We're seeing his shadow. So I think we're wrong about the concept.
We're clearly not communicating to him in a way that is right. He could be...
Well, I think because they brought this over from Europe.
Yeah.
Maybe that was more common. That if the sun randomly shone in February, that percentage was above 50%. That winter was going to last longer. If we got a little like sunshine early Feb. And then it didn't translate to... Western PA. I don't know. 39%.
So it's literally the opposite. It's a better bet to say every time that he does whatever he does and we all see his shadow, then we know it's...
Phil's a fucking liar.
No, we're lying to Phil.
Imagine he's like, you idiots, you have this wrong. When are they going to learn? When are they going to learn?
Realistically, punxsutawney Phil doesn't know what the fuck's going on because... a little gopher is popping up out of the ground once a year.
Wait, what was your guess? What percentage?
60.
Which you're basically right in the inverse.
Yeah.
So 61%, right? I said 39. Yeah.
We're wrong about punxsutawney Phil.
I think so too. Wrong. I think so too.
We did see a gopher in our backyard.
Yes. Not in our yard.
Well, like the yard next to the yard, but...
I didn't look that up. I'm so curious.
If it was a gopher?
Not if it's a gopher. So we can see... from our yard, the back of this school. And there were 2 little gophers. First of all, they were so still for so long. I was like, felt like I was going insane and they were fake. Finally, I got Taryn to come look and they started moving. Mm-hmm. There's also about, I don't know, a little less than, maybe like a little over a quarter of a mile away, there are holes in front of the school. And Taryn with Riggins saw a little gopher pop up. Mm-hmm. And I'm so curious if they can... How long of a canal are they able to dig? Do you have the answer for me?
Girl.
Are they miles? They're miles. Like, do they have a tunnel system under the school? That is so cute.
Okay.
That is so freaking cute. Okay. I love that.
I'm finding out some insane information.
God, animals are amazing.
They really are. Okay. So gophers are basically underground engineers whose entire job is dig, eat roots, stash snacks in their cheeks, avoid being seen at all costs, which is really freaking cute.
Avoid being seen, babies. We've been seeing you.
We see you once a year, and we actually one of you is famous.
Not that one. That's a groundhog.
It's the same.
Are groundhogs okay, you look this up and share.
Wait, no, I want you to hear me. I don't want you Googling while I talk.
But I want to know if a groundhog and a gopher are
I'll look that up next. Can you stay with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Gophers are burrowing rodents. Most common ones you see in the U.S. are pocket gophers.
What is it? Because they're so little?
They live almost their entire lives underground. They have huge front teeth that stick out even when their mouth is closed.
Adorable.
They use teeth and claws to loosen the dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt gets pushed between them with their feet. Push behind them with their feet.
Yeah.
Excess dirt gets shoved up to the surface, those annoying crescent-shaped mounds.
Yeah. Okay, but...
So that's the mounds that Riggy loves to bite in.
But where's all the dirt going? Because if they're digging these intricate webs under the ground and there's only a tiny little mound on top...
Hear me.
That's a lot of dirt. Also, no, groundhogs and gophers are not the same thing.
Okay, well...
They're both like burrowing little rodents, but they're different.
Okay, come back to me. The mounds...
Oh my God, wait, sorry. Groundhogs?
Girl.
I know, but you need to understand, groundhogs are up to 13 pounds and gophers are only 2 pounds. Okay. I want you to visualize.
Okay, so it's a hamster.
Sure.
Gopher mounds are intentionally offset so the rain doesn't flood their tunnels.
Genius.
Okay, love.
Genius.
Now here's their tunnel system, which you were interested in.
Yes, I am.
There's a main tunnel, which is their highway.
Of course.
They have side tunnels, which lead straight to plant roots so they can eat.
Oh my God, we've like copied them.
There are food chambers, underground little pantries, and there are bathroom areas. And it says, yes, they are really organized like that. A single gopher can dig hundreds of feet of tunnels.
In their lifetime? What do you mean? With this hundreds of feet?
They don't know about that.
Okay. Wait, they're so cute. I want to be a gopher.
Why you almost never see them. They're solo. They're extremely territorial. They're active year round.
Solo?
It says solo.
I saw the twins out back.
Those could have been groundhogs, honey.
They did look quite
They looked huge. They looked like cats.
Yeah, they did. Okay, I think we have groundhogs.
Okay, then I asked.
Wait, then what's a mole?
How long can they dig their tunnels? Okay. Don't Google that yet, please.
I'm not. I'm getting more questions than answers.
That's the beauty of life. Okay. You say 'tis his life?
Yes, but I meant 'tis life.
It's beautiful. Ashley
'tis his life.
Ashley Tisdale. How long can gophers dig tunnels? Year round.
Okay.
They dig. Mostly active day and night. Okay. What else is there?
When are they sleeping?
As long as the soil isn't frozen solid, there's food nearby. Basically, their whole life, which is 2 to 3 years on average.
Oh, so quick.
A single gopher can dig 100 to 200 feet of tunnels, sometimes 300 feet in good conditions.
Wow.
They add several feet per day.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
They must have worked so hard on this tunnel system through the school.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they are different groups. I don't know.
If you fill in a tunnel or flatten mounds, they often redig the exact same route, sometimes within 24 to 48 hours.
They're like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Okay, I'm really happy to hear that.
That's so cute.
We're not like burying them in there. If like they don't get stuck in their tunnels.
They're not going to be stuck.
Covering it. Not that I'm covering.
They're just annoyed at that point.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Like they're like, grow up.
Yeah, they're like, why are you doing this? This is my house. It's like somebody came to your house and like boarded up the outside. You'd
wow.
Like, sorry, huh?
Okay. Love you, groundhogs. Love you, adorable. Moles, and love you. Gopher.
I need to look up the difference.
Gopher.
I need to figure out which ones we have. Because the twins in the back were not solo workers.
Those twins in the back.
Yeah. They're so cute.
The Grammys were last night.
Yeah, like whatever, right?
Sorry?
I don't care about award shows.
Girl, you had fun. Don't be doing that.
I had fun like with my friends.
You were watching. You were talking. We're talking about the outfits. We're talking about the performances. You were singing. You were dancing.
Okay, whatever.
What do you do? Tell me when you didn't have fun.
The talking and talking.
Neither did us. Well,
neither did us.
Neither do we.
Neither did us.
And that's why we fast forwarded.
Yeah.
But you know who got snubbied to the fucking core?
Yeah, Justin Bieber. I know, honey.
Guys,
I'm really sorry for you.
Justin Bieber?
I know.
He puts out Swag and Swag 2.
He didn't get anything.
Back to back out of no fucking where. Gets not a single bit of love.
Do you think he cares?
I feel
like he's at the point where he doesn't care. Or he cares deeply. I'm not sure.
I think he cares, but he's trying not to care because the Academy doesn't ever celebrate his incredible works and gifts to humanity. His performance was perfect. He was in his little boxers. If you haven't seen it, you got to look it up. Everyone said it was the best performance of the night because our little friend
best of the night.
Yeah.
That's so big. It was like, I like when he's more stripped back and like, nah, I don't like Tyler, the Creator versus Justin. It was like complete different vibes, but I feel like it fits them both great, but I don't know. They're hard to compare. Well, the saying best of the night is hard, but he sounded amazing.
The point of it all is like Justin stripped back so intensely at like the biggest stage for music and proved that you don't need all this shit, which is all he's done in the past is like all these like big, I just hope he doesn't just
do this for Coachella. Like I think that stripped back version does really well in the Grammys.
Yeah.
Like I want to just hear you sing. I want to see you. I want to like, and I also want to see like what you like to do.
He will definitely be chill as hell at Coachella.
I think he'll be chill, but I'm like, are we going to get a little more energy?
Yeah. Like he'll probably do some other songs and stuff that have more energy. Like,
yeah.
But for a song like that,
yeah,
my boy's chilling.
Yeah.
As he should
I'm
be.
really happy that Olivia Dean won Best New Artist.
Queen.
Something I was upset about that I saw after was that Zara Larsson, we saw something that she performed and I was like, how did I miss this? Like we did not miss her performance. She performed at the pre-show, which I thought was so odd. I'm like, she's been around forever. 2, she's like skyrocketed this year. That I'm just like, I'm really surprised that they had her perform at people were mad that she performed at the pre-Grammy show and that Addison Rae performed at the show, but Addison Rae was up for Best New Artist.
Was Zara Larsson up for anything?
I don't know if she was up for anything, but I was just surprised. Like she has such an insane voice. I was just surprised that she wasn't, but I don't think that she should have gotten to instead of Addison Rae, who was like every Best New Artist got to perform, and that was really cool. I like that it was like a
showcase,
a group show, talent show.
I'll be really real. If it was like up next Zara Larsson, I would be really confused by that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, but
I would be like,
I just feel like she is like the moment right now. So I was just surprised.
What does she sing right now that I would know?
The song that you were like, I don't like the song, and made me turn off the other day.
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, I didn't
but
like
I've
that.
always really liked her, so it's different.
Jelly Roll went on a crazy kooky Christian rant.
And then post after talking about like how he shouldn't talk politics. And I'm like,
girl,
grow up, dude.
He's like, God, save me.
I'm like, you just yelled at me on stage about Jesus. You can also, if you support Jesus so much and you can't get up there and say fuck ICE or like this is ridiculous. Like even if he doesn't want to go that far, just be like, Jesus wouldn't support this.
Yes. That would have been sick as hell, dude.
That
like Justin and Haley are Christians and they had fuck ICE things on.
Exact ICE out. They don't
ICE out, sorry.
Yeah. They just like won't.
ICE out is cool.
ICE out, yeah. It's catchy
out.
too.
Cool.
Yeah, I would have had a lot of respect for him if he was like, one thing I do know is that like I support Jesus and he would be really against this. Like at least show that you have that
support
intellect.
Jesus is so crazy.
I didn't know what to call it. I was gonna say I believe in Jesus, but like he is a real person.
No, like it is believed though.
I didn't know what to say. I support Jesus.
I just want everyone here at the Grammys to know that I support Jesus. I do be supporting him.
I just think if you are that religious, and that outspoken about it, it's very easy to be equally as outspoken about things that go so deeply against your religious beliefs and what like people are so quick to go against LGBTQ rights, but won't be like, hey, don't like that they're killing Americans. Don't like that they're taking people from their families. It just...
People are freaks, babe.
I don't see why that's so hard to say. And why that's even like, I don't know. It's controversial. It's what? I don't know. People are pissing me off.
People are really pissing me off. I said this today and I'll say it again. You know how the phrase is pleasure doing business with you? My new phrase for the fucking freaks of America is freaky doing life with you.
Freaky doing life with you.
Freaky doing life with you.
I'm sorry, but if I
don't want to look around and it's you.
If I couldn't open your story on Instagram without seeing MAGA shit and Charlie Kirk shit, but then you've been silent since, I'm like, huh? What?
Freaks.
So we only care when a very specific person gets murdered?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't actually can't.
We can't be doing that.
All heated again. Anyways, let's move into other things. I'm like, oh, I have drama to share with you. I have drama. We've been watching Beast Games.
Yes.
Competition thing. Is it just called the Beast Games? Beast Games, yeah.
Beast Games.
What is he called? Mr. Beast. Okay. I was like,
it's the second season, Strong vs. Smart.
Oh, yeah. So we've been watching that show.
Would you be strong or smart?
I don't know. What do you think I'd be?
You're really strong right now.
I am so strong.
But you're always really smart too.
I think I would want to go on as strong. Whoa. I feel like the strong competitions are not that hard.
I would want to go on as smart thing. For sure.
People who label themselves as smart are so fucking smart. People who label themselves as strong are not always that strong.
But the smart things are like puzzles.
Oh.
It's more like...
Wait, I haven't watched it all, so I don't know. But what have any of the smart challenges been?
There was like a thing where they had to memorize the path with smart. They had to perfectly weigh different items against each other on like this pendulum. And if it went too far, it broke and whatever.
So this doesn't sound very hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like survivor smarts more than like math.
Yeah. I could do it.
Wow. I felt like you really just looked at me.
What?
Just like I feel like you were seeing me in a crazy way.
Well, the funny thing is you perceived almost the opposite. I zoned out over to your right, and then without refocusing my eyes, I looked at you. Okay. So I was like, kind of like...
That must have been it.
If anything, a little cross-eyed. But you saw me zone out, and then it was directed into your eyeballs. Did you feel like I was looking into your soul?
I don't know. I just felt like you were looking at me for the first time in a while.
I think your eyes are just open. I've been here, baby.
And that's on depression from hormones, girls.
Me trying to segue into something light.
Who cares? Go.
Okay, Jim and Monica.
Yeah.
The people. If you're not watching the show, on like day fucking one, this guy and girl decided they were like dating and they were like officially boyfriend and girlfriend. It was so weird. It was so performative. It really icked me out. I did not like it. And I'm not really enjoying either of them on the show. Mm-hmm. I have just found out that Jim has, oh my God, wait, what's his name? Dated Jeffree Star. Allegedly. So basically he had filmed a bunch of videos with him and they were like acting, you know how random internet people will like act like they're dating?
Okay.
Like Harry Jalsey is always like any girl who's next to him, he's like pretending like it's his girlfriend.
Okay.
I don't know, like weirdos do that.
Wow, that guy gives so like MAGA.
I mean, he might be. That's
that whole group. That group.
I'm sorry, but there's a lot of crossover between. Yeah, it's like, and he isn't like. I don't think he's out as gay or bisexual or anything. Like I don't think he's talked about his sexuality. Like he had commented something about how like he was just filming videos and working with Jeffree Star, and then he thought Jeffree wanted something more, and it put him off, so he like pulled back, and then Jeffree commented and was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you sleep with your friends 25 plus times." Yeah. Drama.
Okay, well then it makes sense why he's acting so over the top for this girl, being like, I love her, anything for her.
He's just performative relationships, and it doesn't matter who it is. And I don't know,
crazy as hell,
personally in his life what his sexuality is at all, but it's like it makes it even so much more unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, bi people exist. He could have dated Jeffree and be into this Monica girl, but he clearly, like, big stuff up for the clout of it all. I'm like,
Insane.
So, yeah, I can't wait till he goes home. And honestly, Monica, I'm mad at her for, like, going against the girls and pretending like, I'm such a girl's girl, and then just, like...
She's such a snooze.
You
know, speaking of goobers on shows...
Who?
The day that Colton Underwood leaves the Traitors will be the happiest day of my damn life.
Yeah.
I can't with him.
It's like I really think went on here for a
redemption
arc, and it is doing the opposite.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that.
Yeah, and he's clearly done some really messed up stuff after The Bachelor and with Cassie, who he was with, but... I was like, okay, maybe this is his time to talk. I know he like tried to have that show for a little while and that didn't really do anything.
Oh, yeah.
But the look in his eyes
is scary.
Scares me.
Yeah.
It scares me. I'm like, I don't think this is the redemption you think it is. I'd rather see you sit there and like take accountability for things and you're doing anything but.
Yeah.
It's not doing it for me.
I haven't watched him explain any of the Cassie stuff or try to explain where he was at.
I think he like posted text posts right after it all.
Fucking goober. You can't have shows and then that's how you apologize for like the freakiest
I don't
thing
know.
you've ever done.
I don't know if he has shared more or talked more extensively about it.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, but it's like, I don't know. I think he really leans into the whole like gay of it all instead of addressing the really messed up stuff he did to her.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, you don't put a tracking device on someone's car and then be like, oops, I was gay. Like,
fucking freak.
I can have empathy for you and what you were experiencing, but also clearly know that the things that you did were wrong. And it's weird that he can't do the same. So,
you know what I wanted to ask you about?
What?
This weekend we went to a big lesbian party. Lots of lesbians in a room. And one thing that I thought was extremely surprising was multiple people mentioned how overwhelming it was. And I'm curious if you had that experience or if you like,
you know what
your thought is on that.
I'm always overwhelmed in party settings.
It was probably 100-person house party.
But yeah, there was
maybe more.
There was a lot of people there. I was honestly fine. There was a lot of people. There were a lot of dynamics. Like, I just felt like I had no beef with anyone.
Yeah.
I'm aware of other people's drama in here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm cool. That I was fine. And I was like, the people hosting it, I feel I know very well. Like, I felt comfy. I really, honestly, I felt totally fine.
I heard that.
But I was like, this is pretty crazy. I thought you just went like that to your head. And I thought you were like looking at somebody. You went like that, like, what's up kind of thing.
Oh, God.
That just freaked me out so bad.
Well, now you're freaking me out. Why'd I do that with my head?
I don't know, honey. You don't. Can you stop? No, I felt fine. It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
And like, I think when we all were upstairs on the patio thing together, I was like, there's too many people here. I like wasn't really drinking and people started getting very drunk. And I was just like, oh,
but what's your theory on why so many people
I think because it's like every lesbian you've ever met in one spot that there's a lot of dynamics. It's like, it's almost like a school reunion where you're just like, whoa, this is a lot. There's a lot going on. If you're single, you're trying to like flirt with people. Yes. Your ex is there. Your best friend's ex is there. Your ex's ex is there. You're just kind of like, damn, there's a lot happening here. Like everywhere I look, there's like lore that I'm aware of.
I think to me, that was the most overwhelming piece of it was just fucking Lore City. It was Lore Town, USA.
And then I'm like, are you okay seeing that over there and that's over there and that's over there? Like, what is happening? It was like
Relic Town.
It was Relic Town.
It was Relic Town.
Relics
like
everywhere.
Everyone's a relic of someone else. Yep. And so you're just watching everyone see their own relics or like their best friend's relics.
Yeah.
And then everyone is having that experience at one place. Mm-hmm. But it's really fun. And I did have a moment where I was looking around and I was like, man, this is so cool. Like, this is just like a lot of gay women together.
Yeah.
And like,
it was also interesting to meet new people. I'm like, how is there a lesbian left in this city that I don't know?
There's so many people there I'd never met.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
A lot of people brought friends.
Which was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cute.
But it was fun. I had a great time. I just really liked that experience. I felt very grateful for it. I felt like it was a lot of people who already knew each other, but then there were some newer folks. There were people that were pregnant or just had a baby. There were really young,
a lot of different like, stages of life.
And I love looking around and just knowing all the like, you're like, you guys and you two and those two. And
I feel like we as the elder married lesbians, but still like hang out with people. Like we're not pregnant yet. So we're still like going out and seeing stuff a lot. I just feel like we just have all the intel. It did feel a little juice. It's very interesting. I also had a conversation and I don't know how we got to this, but we were talking about like who's a really good vault, like who gets told information and it's not going anywhere. Oh. And I was given top regards in that. It was definitely like top 3 vault. I'm not naming names on here.
Wow, what a vault.
But point proven. I was talking to Amy who I go on a walk with every week and we like gossip and tell each other everything. And I was saying how I feel like a really bad like boyfriend when I come home because you'll ask me about stuff and I'm like, yeah, it's good. And you're like, well, what about this? I'm like, oh yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't know why, but on our walks, I'm like, those were our conversations. And
but then Amy comes over and she's like, did Cam not tell you? And I'm like, no.
I know. I'm like, I'm sorry. And she like, I know she wants me to. And obviously like most people, it's like your partner gets a pass. But I don't know. I'm just like, it's a long walk. We talk about a lot of stuff that I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, no pressure, girl.
Yeah.
I just want the best of it to come my way. I don't need all your little chirps, what you guys talked about for an hour and a half.
I'll try to keep notes.
I'm just like, who are we liking?
Who we're not liking.
Who are we?
What's the drama?
What's the drama?
Right. I'll try to be better at recap. Y'all have been sending in so many stories, so we're going to try to run through a few of them. Please keep sending in. 323-577-8857 is the number, which will be in the show notes as always, and stayinguppod@gmail.com if you want to email in. Let's jump into the first one.
Hey guys, just wanted to say that I've always really appreciated how you share and have conversations so candidly and honestly on the podcast. I feel like I learned a lot about relationship dynamics and such, and I always thought like it was so cute that you guys have this like long catalog of podcasts to look back on, not just for your future family, but even just for yourselves, like in the future, just to look back and see how far you've grown and such. And ever since listening to your podcast, and I've listened all the way from episode 1, I've always felt like, oh my god, it would be so cute if my girlfriend and I could have a podcast. And the girl that I was dating at the time was not open to it, which is so fair. I think a lot of people want to keep their aspects private. A couple of years later, I did meet someone else, and I had been wanting to start a podcast. Actually, it wasn't really about personal life. It was something about creative projects, and we ended up starting a podcast together. Actually, it was like a couple of days in after meeting her. I just felt like we had this insane chemistry that I think would be really good actually for bantering on a podcast. So I asked if she wanted to start a podcast together. And then I think about 6 months after starting the podcast, we actually got together. So in a weird way, your podcast helped me manifest the girl of my dreams. And I just wanted to say thank you and hope you guys have a lovely day. And hi to all the peepees. Love y'all. I lurk on the Discord a lot because I'm on the opposite side of the world. So time zones don't really work, but I always love hanging out with the peepees.
That was so risky, starting a podcast with a girl they liked.
Well, I don't think she liked her at the time.
Oh,
okay. Sounds like she thought that they just had good banter for a podcast, and then they started dating.
I was confused and thought they were already dating until she said like 6 months later or whatever. But that is so freaking cute
as hell. What a meet cute.
Wait, that's so funny. I've never gone back and listened to any of our episodes yet. Have you listened to any? Like, have you looked back at any of them?
No. If I think a podcast was really fun to film, like sometimes we just like have a lot of fun on an episode, and I'll go back every once in a while. I've probably listened to like 4 episodes, I bet. But like
right after enjoying it?
Yeah, right after.
Yeah.
I've never like gone back, like looked at our wedding episodes or anything like that. Yeah.
No, I've never done that. It's going to be so weird. Like on the 10th anniversary of the first episode to be like, I don't even know what we talked about the first episode.
I have no idea.
I don't have a clue. Like, I don't remember how we announced
thank you for the idea. That was that'll be so fun for us to get to see. And you're right. Like, not only will it be cool for the kids, but like that will be very cool for ourselves, that someday we'll be able to like sit on our little deathbeds, which I hate to say, but like, I don't know, when we're like 70 and we have nothing to do, we could be like, should we start our podcast over? Oh, I'm kind of cute.
And just get to listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next story is a written in one. Do you want to read it? Or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll read it. Okay. First off, love y'all. So grateful for the positivity you both put out in the world. Feel so seen by so many things y'all have shared on the pod. OCD, anxiety, etc. And the peepees are honored to witness a little bit of your world. Writing in truly because conflict in my relationship has been kind of brutal. Neither of us had examples of healthy conflict growing up, along with some emotional dysregulation and mental health struggles. Basically, we've been having fights lately where one or both of us is crying, and it just doesn't feel like we're learning from it. At least not yet. Like the conflict isn't moving us closer to an answer. It's just making us sad. And then like we just have to wait for it to be over. I'm just hoping to feel less alone in the struggle. My girlfriend and I say all the time, quote, we're just babies, LOL. Like we are just new little babies in our 30s trying to figure out how to have a healthy long-term relationship when we don't know what that looks like. Thank you for reading. Sending love.
We say that all the time, not about us in fighting, but I might take that. That's so funny.
We're just babies.
We're just babies, but we say that about life all the time. Like Taryn was driving too slow the other day and not paying attention. There was a car right behind us and he got so mad at her and she went, I'm just a baby. I don't know. It's just my first day driving.
I just don't know, you guys. I'm just a baby. Tough, but not alone. As you've heard probably if you've been with the pod for many a long time. Us girls be fighting.
I think the shift that I felt from having fights and being like I don't know that anything good came of this fight. Like, fighting can be good. You learn a lot about the other person. You learn a lot about yourself. Sometimes they are just going to be a stupid fucking fight. And you're like, I was feeling sensitive. But even that, you learn about yourself and articulating. I was feeling sensitive, and you might not feel it right away. Like earlier in the podcast, you said like, we had some little like bickers this week, and you're like, I was feeling sensitive. And I think you were too. Like, sometimes that is just what it boils down to in miscommunication. Yeah. When I felt like there was a switch in productive conversations with us and a change in our argument style was when we would talk about it later. Let it breathe a second. Like, don't try to have some big healthy conversation in the moment when you're both heightened. Like, I think we'd step back from it, and obviously post fight and once things have kind of settled and you're back being good together, it's not fun to rehash stuff. You're almost like, oh, do we have to talk about it? But I think those moments when you're both very calm and regulated and have had time to see it from the other person's perspective and talk about it and go into it determined to keep it calm, like that's when I felt like a shift between us. Even if it would start to get heated again and we would remind each other, like once we got good at being like, hey, let's not have this if we can't be calm about it and really listen to each other. I think that is when our fighting style started to switch a bit and be one, productive, where I'd be like, oh, wow, you know what? I've noticed this or that. And also like with us going to therapy and talking about stuff, or like ways you can learn. Once you can learn about yourself, you cannot fix the other person. I feel like we talk about that all the time where you're frustrated and fight and you're like, if you didn't do that, this would all be great. Of course, if you were just fighting with yourself, things would be easier, but probably still not even perfect, where you have to just focus on yourself and what you can do and how you can change and how you can grow. But I do think once we like committed to talking about the root of the problem, post the problem, that's when I saw us get better.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a big part. I think for me, my biggest switch or like aha moment is that we had like a couple friends break up a while ago, 2 different couples, and one of them we like witnessed them fighting, and another one we just like heard both sides of their fights. And it's just when it's so clear when people see something as an attack that's not an attack, that it's okay that you feel that way, but there is a level of like, you have to be able to self-soothe to be able to move forward in a fight. And we just saw, I think both of us saw some of our friends like not be able to self-soothe in a way that like, I don't know how to say this.
It's almost like they just sabotage their relationship. I think a lot
because they were really hurt.
Yeah.
And being hurt is so fair, but you have to be able to say like, here's why this thing hurt me. And I understand that wasn't your goal, or you weren't trying to do that, instead of like, you were trying to hurt me. Like,
it's almost the fight that I see happen the most, even between friends.
Yeah.
We all do it. It's such a human thing to do. You feel hurt and you want to place a why to that hurt. And the quickest, easiest, and most obvious thing to do is, this person did this thing.
Yeah.
And they hurt me. Yeah. And that is wrong of them to do that. It is a lot harder, especially in the moment, to take a second and go, I'm feeling hurt. Why am I feeling hurt? And that doesn't mean that someone didn't do something that you want to talk to them about and want to share that something can change. It's not you taking all responsibility and it's like, oh, I'm just triggered because of X, Y, and Z and I just need to work through this.
Right.
But that's all you can control.
Right.
And if you can learn to articulate that, it is much more disarming to the person, so they're not feeling defensive of like, I did the same thing. Like, I just got sensitive at Taryn for something, and I fully just focused on what I was feeling, what I was upset about. I did like all the wrong things in that because I tried not to bring it up quickly. So then it festered and grew. And then it was like, oh my God, I am so hurt at this moment. And I feel like in this moment, you're purposely doing all these negative things, where it's like, I'm sorry, but the person you love you is never trying to hurt you. And if you truly believe that they are, that is not the person for you.
Right.
you should never be actively hurting someone that you love on purpose and being aware of it. That is not okay. And that needs to stop right away.
And like the point of bringing up how you feel at all is to feel heard. And you won't feel heard, I think. It's way harder to feel heard from the other person if you are telling them how they made you feel not heard.
Yeah.
Versus if you explain just why you're not feeling heard. Yeah. Like, instead of you did this, it's here's how I feel. And those things to me are really hard when you're like, I do that too all the time. I mean, I used to, I think, and I think you used to, and we've gotten a lot better at it. But for me, the turning point was seeing our friends do it. And
it's so much easier to see it and it not be in your relationship.
Yeah, like
to make changes.
Why is she acting like this? The whole reason we're fighting is because she's doing this. She's so ungrateful. She's so blah, blah, blah. Everything would be fine if, and you're like, whoa.
And you can relate to doing that. And
whoa.
You love your friend. You think they're great. And you do understand they're hurt.
Yes.
I can listen to them say, this felt shitty. And I'm like, put myself in their shoes. That would feel like shit.
Yeah.
And that does come off as selfish or whatever you're attributing it to. But let's take a second. Let's break it back down. What are some other reasons they may have been doing it? Or what I think is really helpful in our relationship when I'm feeling like you're being selfish. This is happening. I want to come at you and be like, that's such a selfish thing to do, blah, blah, blah. Instead, be like, hey, you did this thing. It made me feel this way. Like, let me hear why. Like, let me actually listen to why you did this. And it might make sense. I'd be like, oh my God, that, you know what? Keep doing that. That makes so much sense. 100%. Or it might be like, I hear you, but I really need this from you and you can talk about it. Obviously, that's like a dream scenario. I think even the most perfect people at having conversations and arguing don't always get it right.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, but it's like accepting that you can always turn it around. You can always get off the ride, which I think takes a lot, and it's really fucking hard to be like, I didn't do that right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can we restart?
Yeah.
And being like, okay, we're going to ignore we're going to let go of anything that we didn't handle well up until now. Let's restart.
Yeah. Because my goal in any fight is to be done with the fight as fast as possible. And the only thing that is going to make it last longer is me being Aggie. Even if I'm in the right. And that's something that I feel truly.
No, yeah.
Like, it's like,
it's not going to be helpful.
It's
also,
not going to be helpful.
If you're Aggie and being rude, and let's say you are 100% in the right, which is never the case. I'm not saying you specifically, but like no one is ever like completely in the right. Now you are definitely not in the right.
I know. I'm like, I got to keep my clean bill of health.
It's like,
I can't be acting Aggie. I'm ruining it for myself.
Even be so selfish in that moment and be like, I'm going to handle this perfectly.
Yeah.
So that this is on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do such a good job at handling this. And then when they do come to you and they do apologize for how they handle it, don't be smug.
Yeah.
Don't be like, yeah, you did that all right. Be like, yeah, thank you. I understand that. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to be like, us versus the problem, teamwork. But it's fucking true.
All to say, you're not alone. We are all just babies and we're all trying to figure it out. But I think it would be helpful for you two to probably take a second during your next fight and be like, let's really try to learn about each other in this. Let's try to understand each other more than we want to be understood. That is so important in our relationship, where it's like, I actually should care way more to hear about how you're feeling
than try to be heard,
than to have you know how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And like, that doesn't go for everything, every single fight always. Like, of course there are times where it's like, no, you should want to be heard more than anything, because
most of the time it's like very dumb little things that,
but if it's a good fight, if it's a good conversation, both of you are going to be heard. That's because if you really love someone, you want to know what's hurting them.
Yeah. And we're trying to get off that cycle, obnoxiously try to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, I think especially when we're like, we hate our fighting style. We hate the way we communicate when we're hurt. I think we went so overboard the other way, in a positive way of like, I'm going to get this right.
Yeah.
Like, we would really be like, okay, tell me how you're like, not like toxic therapy speech, but we would really, really go like, we were like, we need to get an A+ on this.
Yeah.
Because to break a habit, you have to focus on it and work on it. Because it's like whenever we slip and in our day-to-day, we mess up sometimes. But I think because we put in that effort to be so much better, we are quicker to apologize, quicker to be like, yeah, I didn't handle that right. Like, I feel like we have gotten so much better. Even when we don't do great, they're faster, they're better, and we get it right 9 times out of 10 now.
We're working on it.
Yeah, and I think some people also just like have that dynamic of sensitivity, and it's a little bit harder and you have to put in a little bit more effort. It also helps to be like, I think we've said this in the past, I'm being watched right now. I'm going to view this later. When I fall asleep, I have to dream and watch this fight.
My friends are watching this. Makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah. We're on Love Island. We're fighting. Go. What's happening? Because it's like whenever you get out of it and you're like, how would I feel seeing this back later, can help put that into perspective.
And don't forget, guys, we battle, we bicker, and don't put it on here.
Yeah, you're not seeing everything.
So it's not like we have solved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've definitely gotten a lot better, but
you're not seeing every corner of our lives.
Maybe once every 6 episodes or something, we get into a little mid-tiffy that we don't feel good about and take out.
I don't think it's that often.
I don't know. I just guessed a number.
Yeah.
You want to fight about it?
I'm like, yeah, I do.
I don't know.
Make this episode 7.
I don't even mean like a big bicker, but I'm like, even still, we're not handling it always how we want to handle it.
We've talked with y'all about this already on the podcast, where it is a hard balance where we really want to be transparent because we think that it is really nice to feel less alone on every front in life. And hearing couples bicker, what they argue about, like, we love asking our friends, like, what'd you fight about this week? Like, what's been going on? Like, it is nice to get to like hear it and understand it and feel heard or hear other people's perspectives. So we do want to share this on the podcast, but also our relationship is really important and we want to always be like a united front, and I want to feel heard by you and I want to hear you first before I feel heard by the podcast. Like, I think like that's always going to be a delicate balance of we are each other's priority first and foremost, but then also wanting to be really transparent in a world of curation and not being very transparent.
We do our best, but that doesn't mean you get to see it all, girls, and you know that.
Exactly.
And that's okay. Let's do one more.
One more? Do it. Do it.
Are
you okay? You want help?
Duh.
Do you want help?
Hi, Tammy and Taryn. Love the pod. Love listening back to the pod. I was just listening back to an old episode, the one you did before your honeymoon, and you said it was fine to call with advice that was not relationship advice. And my question is about friendship advice, especially because I feel like you two are on opposite sides of an issue that I am having, which is, so I recently did my life wheel, which thank you again for bringing up a life wheel. And I rated friendship a little bit lower. Now I have done the life wheel with multiple people, and so we've had discussions about it, but something I feel like I am experiencing in my later 20s is a lot of my friends have 9-to-5s and I do not. So that also feels, one, like I am the one initiating a lot of the time, but then it's, I have this conversation with people multiple times where it's like, if I might suggest something on a Tuesday and they say, oh, I don't want to go out on a Tuesday, but then I go back and I say, well, why do we have to go out on my Tuesday? If it's a Saturday, that might be my Tuesday, I just asked because Taryn has a 9-to-5 and I know Cammie doesn't. So again, very relatable. How do you deal with like friendship scheduling in your later 20s and not growing resentful of always being the one to ask? Anyway, I'd love if you play this on the pod, but if not, totally fine. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the podcast. Bye. Love you. Bye.
What are your thoughts, honey?
First of all, you seem so sweet. I love you too. Secondly, I was saying I love you too. Yeah. And then I said secondly. I look, being the sounds in my mouth. The being resentful of your friends for not being the initiators or whatever
Tale as old as time.
That's a tale as old as time, girl. And we will fight till the end of our lives trying to figure that one out. I think some seasons it's just easier to be over it because you can get it, and other times it's not. And I also think if it is global, all your friends act the same way. That's hard. But at least for me, in my experience with my friends, I have some initiator friends and I have some non-initiator friends. And it makes me feel better to know my non-initiator friends. It's not personal. It's just like how they plan and how they see things. And you can tell them, would you mind initiating a little bit more? Because I'm feeling a little bit, I read sometimes the non-initiation as like, you don't want to hang out with me. And maybe that is not true. Please tell me if it's not. But that's where my head goes. Yeah. Maybe we could meet each other in the middle. Or they say, oh, when I initiate, whatever. You can learn about your friends that way.
Yeah.
So all to say, I do think that is like an age-old battle of just friendship, especially when you are the more initiator person. It's tough. The 9-to-5-ness of it, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think that's just another element where it's like, to me, it's really not the focus here. I think it's more about friendships, and changing in your late 20s is like a pivotal time where I went through that, where there was like a big group of friends and we would hang out and go out on weeknights and not really think anything of it. And a lot of people had not standard 9-to-5 jobs. And then people started getting older. They started getting in relationships can cause this. Having kids can cause this. Changing a job. There's a million things that can change those different dynamics of having different availability. And I think people need to change their expectations for different friends and not take it personally as oh, you don't want to put an effort or you don't want to be there for me, because I still have friends who I know they will go see each other multiple weekdays like it's nothing. Even I have a friend who has a 9-to-5 job, and she's one of the friends who will hang out the absolute most with everyone. And I'm not that person. I don't have a 9-to-5, and I don't really typically like doing a lot during the week unless people come and hang here. And people know that about me. It's nothing personal about like not initiating hanging out with them. They know the type of hangs that I like to have. And I like a lot more one-on-one hangs, and I'm not the best of like reaching out and being like, let's make a specific plan here. And it's nothing personal to them specifically. So I think like having different expectations for different friends and knowing where they're at in life and trying to meet in the middle. And I think, like you said, have that conversation with them, because yeah, they're saying I can't hang out on Tuesday and you're saying, well, I can't hang out on a Saturday. We have to be flexible if we want to maintain adult friendships. We are very busy. Life is very hectic. It is not like being in your early 20s where you can just do whatever you want.
And unfortunately, most of America has more of a 9-to-5 situation. I would assume. I could be wrong about that, but
I don't know what it is.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah.
But it felt like 9-to-5 was kind of like, that's how we work Monday through Friday, 9-to-5.
Yeah.
So in that regard, that sucks for you, but I feel like you will have to be doing a lot more of the compromising, which sucks. But you could go out of your way and say to them, hey, I know I don't have a 9-to-5, but would you be down once a month to go out on my Tuesday? Once a month, I'll go out on your Tuesday.
Or like, let's even find a day that is convenient for both of you. Like,
assume that's not possible, because that's kind of what it's given.
Yeah, I don't know if you have a set schedule. I don't know what you do for your job of like, is there a certain date? But in my mind, I'm thinking most people who don't have a 9-to-5, it's like they're not certain to be working Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Maybe you are specifically.
I think it's more that.
Well, then let's assume that. Let's assume their schedules are complete opposites.
Yeah.
Then I think you have to have a standing hang, and even if that's
one that benefits both of you every month.
Maybe we need to get creative, and you meet them during their lunch break, during their 9-to-5, and that's when you hang out, or you start their day with them and get coffee, whatever it may be. Maybe you can accompany each other to an appointment. Like, sometimes you have to get creative, and I understand that it feels like your 9-to-5er friend is not being as flexible in initiating things, but like you said, say I don't really feel pursued as a friend, and like, I know you're busy and I understand this. I think starting off of like, I totally get that you work 9 to 5, you're very used to setting schedules on the weekends. That's your relax time. But I miss you. And I feel like we can only see each other on Saturdays. I'm busy on Saturdays and I'll be so bummed if I don't get to see you. It's like, I'd really love to prioritize seeing each other. Like, can you let me know sometimes that aren't Saturday night that are available for you? Even if I could meet you early right after work and we could get an early dinner or happy hour. Like, I think you have to be flexible with each other.
And I think the hard part, or the cool part, however you want to look at it, for this time in like mid to late 20s to early 30s is like your friendship circle will get smaller. There's no other, personally, I think that's inevitable. Your close friends get smaller and your acquaintances, to me at least, have gotten bigger. There's a lot more people that have like moved into that category of like, oh yeah, we're friends, but we're not compromise friends.
Yeah.
And I think this is the unfortunate time in your life where like you will just decide and see who is the compromise friend, who is willing to meet you when it's not convenient for them, who are you willing to meet when it's less convenient for you. And this is more of like an exercise in seeing who is a lifer for you, or at least who is a decader, you know, someone that's going to be around for a while for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not fun. This is everyone that I know that is our age has this weird reckoning with their friendships where it's like, oh, it doesn't really work like it used to. Like, it's not as easy as it was. And
it's just like any relationship. Sometimes you're going to grow apart and that's okay.
But a lot of times you grow closer, and that's when you find the people for you. And I hope that you could look at that this time as more that than like, oh no, it's getting harder and harder to plan with my friends. This is probably not good. And more like, oh, this is going to show me who like the people that I care most to be with and the people that care most to be with me.
The one thing I don't love that I think people do to handle these situations is they'll be like, well, I'm just going to match people's energy. And I don't love that concept at a base because everyone's energy is different, and someone putting in a lot of effort might show up one way and your way of showing effort might show up a different way. And some people, it's I'm always going to check in when I know you're going through something. Another friend might be like, I always ask you to hang out every single week. People's efforts are different. It doesn't mean that their efforts are wrong or less than. And I think people get way too hung up on that, where they're like, well, if people don't ask me to hang out, then I'm just going to stop asking them, and then we'll see if we see them. Don't do tests. That never works in relationships, in friendships. I don't think it's a healthy way to handle it, because you might not be seeing something. They might be going through something and you just don't even know about it. I think bringing it up and talking to them and being like, hey, I really value our friendship. I'd love to find a way to make this work. And then if they're still not putting in effort when you've been very clear, then maybe that is a friendship that has ebbed when you wanted it to flow. I don't know. But I don't like the concept of like, I'm just matching people's efforts.
No.
That's where I'm at with it.
We love you.
Love you guys.
That was to you and to all the peepees.
Good luck.
I love when you guys call in. Boy, do I love it.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
I want to do a full epi on the Patreon of just like answering questions.
All call-ins.
Yeah. All the call-ins.
All the call-ins.
And just, chat through them.
We love you guys.
Fun. Love you guys. Bye.
Love y'all. Bye.